Now, with the release of the Switch, we get a little bit more, a little bit of a better idea of how making friends or adding friends to your friend list is going to be. Um, just a little bit of a personal anecdote. On the Wii, I think I maybe added 2 people as friends. On the 3DS, I have like maybe 3 or 4 people. You're one of them. The Wii U, I don't have any friends.
I'm so sorry.
Even though I know people with Wii U's, it's just I never even looked into how you do it on the Wii U, because every single system, every single time Nintendo does online, they just make it such a pain to do. Um, and it looks like that might be changing here with the Switch. Friend codes will still be an option. You know, those 12-digit that for some reason Nintendo thought would be a great idea to exchange. But here is the statement from Nintendo as far as adding friends. Several methods can be used to add friends as quickly and easily as possible. By linking Nintendo Switch to your Nintendo account, your friends from Miitomo and Super Mario Run will appear as friend candidates, so you can easily send them a friend request. Also, we're planning it so that friends from social networking services will be listed as candidates too, aka Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. In the future, you will be able to send a friend request to friends associated with your NNID, which is your Wii U / Miiverse and Nintendo 3DS account. In some games, you will be able to use an in-game interface to send friend requests. You can send friend requests to those who have played with you recently, friend through local wireless communications. So if you've got 2 Switches that are nearby, just like the 3DS does, you can become friends that way too. And also a friend request by using the much loved, I hope we never lose it, drop it as fast as you can, friend code. Nintendo. Get rid of it.
I think the reason they did this is just because you could have there's like over 1 billion different codes, so that they never get in the trouble of no one's gonna get the same one. Well, but I am one who understands how annoying it is.
Well, with the Wii, if you wanted to play with you basically had to, there was a friend code for the system and then also a friend code for each individual game too. It was so bad on the Wii. I want to say with the Wii U, the 3DS probably did it the best. I know the Wii U, it was you just had a friend code per one system. And then the 3DS, you could simply I want to say you could even get an IR code and put it on social media and be just scan this with your 3DS and it'll send me a friend request, which is much better. The reason why they did the friend codes in the first place, at least according to Nintendo, was that they wanted to avoid, I guess, kids being contacted by strangers, because that can happen on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. If you play with someone, they have your gamer tag and they can just reach out to you and send you messages and all kinds of stuff. Could potentially go bad with that. So that's why they did the friend codes in the first place. But it's a very not elegant system to have. Period. And it's archaic and it needs to die a fiery death. But do you think these alternate ways are good enough? As far as, it seems like it's not just as simple as looking up someone's gamer tag or Nintendo ID. You have to send them a friend code or look them up through social media or be friends with them through Super Mario Run or Miitomo or probably other Nintendo games. It seems like there should just be a unified way to do it, although these other options are nice.
I don't know. I think they're making a lot of different ways to do something that you could really just make one way of doing. And I understand that like kids don't really like understand the potential threat of like predators who are just like trying to like get as close to like little kids as humanly possible using like any methods that they have at hand.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is it's a good system of doing that. But for like people who are old enough to realize like, oh, I don't know you and I've never heard of you before, so no. It's a little I want to say tedious to like have to put in a code other than like put in someone's just gamer tag, which is another reason why I really like and Xbox One, and I know PlayStation does it too, but I've never done any like online PlayStation play before. But just like being able to give someone my gamer tag on Xbox One and then just be like, just like 2 seconds later, this person wants to be your friend. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. But that to me is just the easiest way possible. It's just like have a unique gamer tag that no one else in the world has, and like just have that be like all you need, because that's really all you need.
Right.
Because know the gamer tag that's trying to accept you. Number one, it's probably just some random person who's just really friendly, which I've met people like that. I have a buddy on Xbox One where we played a game of like Overwatch, and then we decided to just like team up for a long time, and then he ended up sending me a friend request on Xbox One. I was like, sure, why not? Like, I'm not gonna like go anywhere with him, but I'll play video games with him, sure.
Right.
Of course, that's just like being an adult, and like I understand the boundaries of where I should go with that, but just have it be like just a gamer tag. Like, just do that, Nintendo.
Yeah, it seems like something unified would make sense. Just doing what the other systems do. Yeah, it's Nintendo.
They don't really follow anyone.
No, even they don't even do what other people do, even when it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
but
it's like, oh, you like the way they do that? How about that? You never seen that before. How's that?
Well, the other way's better.
Yeah, but this is Nintendo's way of doing it, which
right.
means you know it's good.
Right. We came up with this way.